everyone, Jeff here from the Basement Convention, and today we are in Kitchener, Ontario, checking out Emiko's Minicon. So, what do you say we go check it out?
Let's do this, man.
Let's do it.
To get you. I even brought us all a little snack. Are you hungry?
So I'm here with Sean. He's actually here cosplaying today at Emiko's Minicon, and you are dressed up currently as Archer from Fate's Day Night, which is honestly one of my favorite characters. Tell us a little bit about the costume. Like, how did you put it together? Like, how long did it take, kind of thing?
So far, well, most of it has been bought, but secretly under the table, you can see, I'm actually currently making the Grand Order Archer.
Nice.
Which is a brand new style of him. It's got more gold flavor to it. You might want to check it out next year if you're going to buy it in North.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be there.
Sweet.
But after this, it's pretty much purchased, but it's been custom made also to go on myself.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it looks really, really good, and I mean, definitely, like, how many... Is this the first time you've worn the costume? Like, is it this convention, or do you kind of do...
I've had it, this is brand new from this year, so it's from, I got it the first time at Emmy North, and after mostly seeing at cosplay picnics or the beach cosplay from Toronto.
Nice.
Woodbine area.
Nice. And you actually run, you were saying you run your own cosplay page, and like you have your own thing going on. It's Frenchy Cosplay, right?
Yeah, I do it's called Frenchy Le Cosplay.
Yeah.
I also do custom Gundams, so if you're around here tomorrow, you might just see an Archer Gundam.
Sweet. That's awesome. What else, other than like the Archer, like do you have anything kind of other than that in the works, or?
I got another one in the works. It's going to be forward toward the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Nice.
Which is going to be Sid Highwind.
Nice.
Project, and I figured why not? No one does it, so I'm doing something more different.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And the other one is, you may not this one, we actually have a group of Sailor Moon Scouts going there.
Awesome, awesome.
So you may just see me as a Sailor V.
Hey, you know what? That's awesome though. It's like weird things. Let's get it.
Here earlier, but you got to give us a little tuxedo mask again.
Oh, come on,
if
yeah.
You could give us one of the popular lines.
Hey, meatballhead, what are you doing here? I thought for sure you'd be over there with your friends, especially since you're acting like total fools.
Come on, guys.
We're here with Toby Proctor. He's most famously known for the voice behind the Tuxedo Mask.
He is Tuxedo Mask, I don't believe it.
But we kind of want to learn a little more about you. Oh boy, eh? Is that too personal?
No, it's like 1 minute and we're bored. No. A little bit more about me, really.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, well, I mean, I started in the business when I was a little kid and doing, stage work and then television series. And then I got into doing voice work, which was really kind of cool because, you have a level of anonymity that you don't get when you're on, camera for a long time. So I was doing that, and then I went behind the scenes for a while, shooting for a while as a camera operator, and in casting for about 5 years just recently. But 2 years ago, I started to get full back into the business. Not that I ever fully stopped, but I was kind of splitting my time between casting and acting, and now I'm just acting again like crazy. I'm doing an animated feature coming up. I can't tell you the name. it's so crazy. But it'll be great. It's a nuts. It's a crazy feature. And I just found out today I'm doing a Christmas film, which should be nice because I like Christmas. Who doesn't like Christmas? And I have 3 kids, 6, 4, and 2, and they're crazy, and I love them, and I'm taller than them for now, and that's a good thing.
And what is obviously we know that you've done the Tuxedo Mask, but like, what are your favorite other roles that you've done over time? Like, is there a couple that stand out for you?
Sure. When I was a little kid, I got to work with Mr. T. There was a thing called TNT years ago, and I got to be the guest star for 2 episodes, and got, it was right in the height when I was like 12, and when Mr. T was cool, and I got to hang out with him, and he was the nicest guy. Like, he just. He's just, as tough as he is, he's like a teddy bear. And in fact, when I was working with him, he couldn't read. He was completely illiterate. So they would have someone, his best friends would be on set with him and whisper the words to him. And so the camera would just keep rolling, and then you just kind of do your thing. But it was interesting to know, somebody, but he just came from like Chicago, rough area kind of thing. So that would be my favorite. One of my favorite ones is like, being a kid actor, getting to work with somebody. And the other one was I was Tackleberry in the Police Academy series. It was right after the movies. We did 26 one-hour episodes filmed in Vancouver, and I had my hair shaved, and I got to be a gun crazy idiot and drive cars and shoot guns, and that was fun because it was real. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't just a voice. You actually got to do a little more, right?
Yeah, and in fact, that was the job that took me off of doing Sailor Moon. I was supposed to go back for the third season, but it was Police Academy was Warner Brothers in Vancouver, and this one Sailor Moon was in Toronto, and we just couldn't make it work. My schedule was too busy at that point, which is a good problem to have. But it was hard leaving a character like Tuxedo Mask because it was already like, oh, people like it, and it's huge, And but it's okay because I remained the original kind of guy. So for that, that won't ever be kind of taken away from me. So.
Yeah, you can never take away the original voice, though, right?
I mean, it's all for me, especially now. Like as I get a little older, and now that I'm a father, I just realize how lucky I am to be doing this because I could be doing anything and be unhappy. I have friends who are in jobs they don't want to be doing, and they're unhappy. But also, there's also a thing that you have to be able to just jump, like actually do what you're going to say. Like I have friends who want to write their own films, but they never actually do it, right? So I think the real thing is to just go for it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my motivational hang in there kitty poster speech,
It's always got to be there, right? You got to keep something to keep you motivated, right? So that's the way you got to do it. And I appreciate you for taking the time and doing the interview with us. So thank you very much, Toby. It was great.
You got any questions out there?
Anecdotes,
smart quips.
What really happened last Thursday at this Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? God, I'm dying in this country-ass fucking town.
By the way,
Shit flying in my mouth, the fuck? I can't see pollen. Get the fuck out of this. I can't see the wind.
he's getting all this out because he couldn't do this shit on YTV.
So I'm here with, honestly, this is a big deal for me right now because any kid growing up in Ontario in the 90s probably watched YTV a bit too much, kind of like me. And standing right next to me right here is PJ Phil. What's going on, man?
What's going on, baby?
Oh, we're excited to have you on the show here. I am, oh man,
You're between 25 and 35.
I'm 25.
Yeah, I think that's the wheelhouse.
The wheelhouse, yeah?
25 to 35. If you're 25 to 35 in Canada, you might know who I am.
Yeah, and if you don't, you should get on that. Because this man, well, don't get on him. Just get on knowing who he
get
is.
on me? It depends. Let me see your headshot first.
God damn it, Phil.
What's this?
What do you mean? What is
Sabu Gaikan? I can't remember. Sabu?
Oh, see, you
Diane Shobu?
don't meet your heroes. Don't meet your heroes,
I
right?
can't remember.
Every day.
Of course. Yes. Sushi restaurant. The dynamite roll you do, unbelievable.
It's good, right?
Yeah. They go, Hazabata Hasazo! And then they roll it and they serve it and then everybody goes, Sabasasazo! Like all the staff, it's awesome. My favorite restaurant.
Guys, don't meet your heroes because this is what happens.
Yeah, you're gonna get disappointed.
You're gonna get real disappointed. Do you want to go back into that quick thing where you're talking about what you did to Snit when you first met him?
Oh, I was evil. Oh yeah, that's a good story. So like I used to work with these puppets called the Grogs for years. And I hated it after a while because I was 20 and I didn't want to talk to puppets. I thought it was kind of really juvenile, and you know, I wanted to meet girls, and talking to puppets isn't a good way to do it. So they finally left the garage, and I thought, oh, cool. Like I could have like a talk show, I could grow up, you know, do that kind of thing. And they gave me a new puppet, Snit, which I hated the idea of it.
What, are we getting married, Phil?
No, not me.
That would be a great zone segment.
You know what? We are married, joined at the hip, believe it or not. There's no ring, but this is a marriage. This is
Well, you got
marriage.
tons of rings, Phil.
I was like sick of puppets. So I took a screwdriver when no one was around because I hated this puppet, and I unscrewed a screw so when the arm went like this, the arm would like fly off, and it happened, and I wasn't satisfied. Like it didn't make me feel better, which is a huge lesson, kids. Don't do evil things. You won't feel better. Like the arm flew off, I thought I'd feel good, and I was just like, I still have this mental problem about puppets, and you know. So yeah, that's the moral of that story.
So do you have any, is there one time where like a fan, someone my age or like even older, kind of walked up, like one that kind of sticks out in your mind at all?
A fan?
Yeah. Or anyone who recognized you.
Oh, this was interesting. I was living in Los Angeles at the time, and I was at this huge party at this hotel called the Roosevelt, and it was in the pool, and it was for Nylon Magazine, and on the cover of Nylon Magazine was, at the time, the new cast for 90210. Now, if you remember this, there are a lot of Canadian actors, right, on that show. So I'm there at the Roosevelt. Nobody, like, I was a nobody out there, sort of, and I see this group of people like pointing and looking over at me, like I could see it, and they come over, and it was the actors from the show, Dustin Milligan, and I can't remember, like he's from like Whitehorse, but he's working on this big LA show, and it was the actors from the show, and they were like, PJ Phil, you know. It's weird when you're getting recognized like in the States or whatever, in a foreign country, by Canadians, but yeah, that was a notable recognition, I guess. You know?
That's all, again, like because you had that time slot of, you know, someone's gonna see you.
Notice it's not like Miss Calgary 1997 said, hey, you're PJ Phil, and then I woke up and like, no, it was never.
You don't know, maybe she's a fan. She maybe just never reached out, she may be shy. Hey, yo, Miss Calgary, if you're...
1997? Maybe. I'll look that up.
Yeah, Miss Calgary,
That's what the internet's for.
Yeah. This guy, reach out.
Yeah, awful. Like, you can use the internet to do good. I'm like, oh yeah, I could use the internet to find out who Miss Calgary was from '97. Reach out on Facebook, and maybe she'll poke me.
Or maybe, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. That is dark.
You don't want to go there.
Nope.
If you go there, you're like, oh, this is a Lars von Trier movie. This is not good.
Oh my god. Well, Phil, it's honestly been a pleasure, man.
And if you get the reference, it's hilarious.
Thank you so much for taking the time. And again,
Shabu Shabu.
It's been a blast, man. Thanks so much.
Sweet.
Alright, so that's the end of Emiko's Minicon here today. We enjoyed the hell of ourselves. We got to meet some fan favorites, and we're gonna go in and enjoy the day. So make sure if you are in the Tri-City areas to check out this event if you're ever around. But we gotta go. Enjoy, guys. See ya.
Yes. Fuck, you forgot about me.